And welcome to Purity Talks with Princess Sherry. I'm your host, Princess Sherry, also known as Purity Princess. And on this podcast, we talk about all things positivity and etiquette and self improvement. Today's episode is about Kwanzaa. We're continuing through this 7 day African American holiday. Today is day two. And today's word, and we would ask in Swahili, habari gani, which means, what's the good news? And the response would be the word of the principle of that day. Being day two, it is kuuji chagulia, which means self-determination. And as fun as that word is to say, I would just like to share a fuller definition of that. Kuji chagulia means to define ourselves, to name ourselves, to create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. So, self determination, meaning to define ourselves. We get to determine who we are, we get to name who we are, we get to um, reflect on where we came from and our origins and our culture and um, where our culture started. Also, we get to create for ourselves economics, our communities, our own educational systems, belief systems, and we get to speak for ourselves. And we get to name ourselves and not just accept any name that's given to us. And so, Kuji Chagulia, self determination. I started singing just the one word principle from this song called Seven Principles. So, I will share a piece of that with you for today's word, Kuji Chagulia. Kujichagulia, kujichagulia, kujichagulia. We will determine who we are. We will determine who we are. And that's the portion of that song that speaks to Kuji Chagalia. So I encourage you to learn more about this holiday and participate in it, develop and create activities around it. Each principle is celebrated one each day, and each candle from the candlestick called the Kanara is lit once a day. So the middle candle is the black candle, which represents unity, and it's always in the center. That was lit yesterday. And then you go to your far left, and the red candle, representing Kuji Chagulia, is lit. So we have that lit today. And so the lighting of the Kanara would go alternating from left to right, outer and then inner. So there's certain order in lighting those, and the colors represent something. So the red, the past, things that we struggle with that stopped, and in the past that we're not continuing with. And so the green for a bright, prosperous future that we're going for, and of course, unity in the middle. So these represent the colors of Kwanzaa, the green, the red, the black, and accented with a little gold because that, of course, is royalty from which we come. Um, so, again, thank you for joining us on Purity Talks. I'm Princess Sherry, where we discuss all things positivity, etiquette, self improvement, and I just want to encourage you to live your life with purpose and in a royal manner. And happy Kwanzaa. Habari Gani, which is what is the call out when we're celebrating this, and the response will be the word for the day. And Habari Gani in Swahili means what's the good news. So Habari Gani, Kuji Chagalia, self determination. Happy